Hi guys, here we have the two Tekkens. This is the one of the first models we brought, and this is the latest one. Let me introduce the owner of the machine. Welcome.
Mr. Paul.
Yes,
welcome.
Salama sana.
Yes.
So this is your machine, eh?
This is my machine. Tekken 2023 model.
Nice.
Yes.
So well, I can see you have really used the machine.
Nimeitumia, yeah, I've really used it. I've actually used it to step 42 counties of this country.
Wow.
Yes.
Before we continue, tell us your handles, your TikTok, YouTube. Maybe the people might want to check your videos out.
Facebook, Race Major. I'm very famous there. TikTok, Race Grapher. Instagram, Race Peter. So I call myself Race in all different platforms, but then zote ni Race Major, Race Peter na Race Grapher.
Very nice.
Yes.
For me, I'm called Paul Mudhama from Nairobi Power Bikes. 0720-965-222. My name is Paul. We sell these machines. Tuko na second hands, tuko na mpya. If you want to check out my videos, you can check out Paul Bikes or Nairobi Power Bikes. Paul Bikes, Nairobi Power Bikes, you will get me there. TikTok, Paul Bikes. Facebook, Paul Mudhama. Instagram, Paul Bikes. Everywhere where to search, you'll get my handle there. So we'll start off by talking about your machine. Tell us, mileage ni ngapi, the challenges you have had, the nice times you have had with this bike. Tuambie about this machine of yours and you for yourself here.
So far so good. Let me start by that. So far so good. People criticize this bike for nothing. They don't know the capabilities of this bike because ever since I bought it, is in around 3 years now.
3 years.
Continuous usage. I have no any other bike that I use part-time. I use this bike every day, and I've used it to commute. My main intentions of buying this bike was to step every county in Kenya, then I get out of the country. And I have done all those trips online. You can find them on my TikTok and on my Instagram, with now over 70,000 kilometers.
70,000 kilometers.
With this bike. Now, I've never opened this engine. I want to start right now and I'll be replacing very minor things, which is clutch plates. I've never opened this bike, but I've changed so many items like the chain. I've done wheel alignment several times. I've changed let's say the brake disc, and even the tires. But then I've never changed anything about this bike.
I see your bike is spoked wheels, eh?
Yes, spoke wheels.
So with this wheel, have you ever got into maybe a serious accident such that the wheel might bend or do what?
No, I've never gotten such a very serious accident, but sometimes over usage they start wobbling. Then you go and do a wheel alignment, and they become the same way again. You can also hit a very strong pothole. They start wobbling again. Then you go and change. You do the wheel alignment. That's it.
And why did you choose the spokes over easy upper aluminium?
Spokes are better. Let me start by explaining the difference between spokes and the other one. Spokes are better. Like when you hit a pothole, you only do alignment for this. But for the other one, you buy the whole rim.
It breaks, eh?
Yes, it breaks instantly. This one also is very light compared to this one, so gives a very nice spins. Again, it is a form of safety. When you hit something before the impact reaches you, it first compresses over those spokes, and you get a very nice, very less impact on yourself. Yeah.
So that's why most people prefer the spokes when it comes to off-road terrain.
Yes. Spokes are better when doing off-roading.
So it absorbs the shocks. The rims are very strong.
Yeah, very strong.
So
they are metallic. Actually, they are metallic. That's why you can, even if they bend, you can still you can still mend them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me, have you ever opened up the engine?
No, I've never opened up the engine.
3 years, eh?
3 years now.
Yeah.
And I've never had issues with the engine. I only change the oil and air filters. I've never touched the engine.
So was this your first bike or second, third?
It was my second bike. My first bike was Honda 125. Off-road is still the one for the spokes. And I now upgraded to this one.
Wait. So you have had this bike for 3 years?
3 years.
No major engine problem? And
Zero.
You know, I wonder sometimes, some people buy bikes, within the first year they start to open up the engine. You as a sababishwa from what?
Let me say, most of those people who buy these bikes are learners.
Beginners.
They are beginners. And most of them are beginners because I am in a group whereby I have several of these riders. They are beginners. You find someone want to buy a bike, they don't want to start with a small bike like a Boxer or a TVS or anyone that can give them experience. They start with this one, and the first many problems they start experiencing are because of their riding habits. So like clutch plates, you finish that clutch plate within a month. Engine braking, you don't. Those are some of the things that kills the engine. Yeah.
Okay. So when a person buys this bike, number one, engine braking is very important.
Very important.
You should not surpass 100 kilometers per hour until the first service.
Until the first service, sure.
And also how to change your gear and pressing the clutch.
Actually, how to change your gears completely defines how well you'll use your bike before you change your clutch.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have heard, for the new beginners, please follow this guy. He'll give you very nice tips on how to maintain your bike, especially when it's new. Because you know, sometimes you get people riding when they're holding the clutch.
When you're holding the clutch, actually.
So it will destroy the clutch plates.
Exactly,
or
that's
even,
the problem.
Or even riding when the foot is on the brake.
On the brake. So you are struggling the engine. You are struggling the engine because every time your foot is on the peg there.
So is the brake pads, the disc brake. You are straining the engine. A lot of fuel consumption.
Exactly. So let me tell people one thing they should do when if you want to use your bike for long. Make sure every time your clutch, you know you are the biting point of your clutch. That is very important. The biting point is very important because you will know when your bike is engaged and when it is not every time. Those are some of the things that kill the engine and the clutch.
Okay.
Yes.
So our guy here, amekuwa na this Tekken for more than 3 years. So
from 2022 actually, it's around
so
3 years.
Those people criticizing Tekken, I don't understand why someone should. I think it's the way people use their bikes.
Your usage is everything. The way you use your bike, your riding habits, those are things that define how long you'll keep your bike.
And again, this is not a speed bike.
This is not speed bike here.
So some people want to get to 160 kilometers per hour, 150 with the Tekken.
Let me tell them something. Tekken does the best speed for Tekken is between 115 to 135 if you strain it. When you use it, you can stretch it to 145 or to 150, but you are destroying that bike. Between 115 to 135, you are cruising very nicely, and I'm very sure most of the cars in this Nairobi or the roads don't do up to that. So you are shining on the road at 130. Why are you rushing with up to 140 or 150? I've done adventures with this bike. The more you speed, the more even you get tired, the more you don't enjoy the views. I've gone to all over the country and I enjoy the views. I stop everywhere to take videos, to take photos, and that's the enjoyment of the bike. Not speed, not a lot of speed, no.
Because for me, I usually maintain between 80 to 110. 80 to 110 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, 80 to 110, that are very nice speed. That are very nice speed,
so
actually.
If you want a speed bike, go for the 400cc, 600cc. We are bringing the Vogue 660cc worth 1.3. We have the
900cc.
900 Adventure, which goes for 1.85, the 900cc. The 525 goes for only 1.1. And the 625, which will be here in the month of November, it will go, which has a camera, it will go for 1.3, slightly negotiable. For people who want to pre-book this bike, you just give me a call, we start the process, visit our showroom, tukae chini, you come to the showroom, ask for Paul. Yeah, ask for Paul, or give me a call. I come down to the basement where the bikes are, I show the bike, each and every bike we have, even the Tekkens, the Rally, the Taros, the Carreras, the Motorhead, the Battle 250 cc's. You just give me a call. We have good lady bikes. If you are a lady and you want to start your riding journey,
Exactly.
yeah, we have good lady bikes. They are not so tall and not so short. If you are tall, we have a bike for you, like the 200cc. I'll be showing you in a few. Like the Rally 300cc is a tall bike. For short people, we have the Taro 200cc, the Battle 250cc. Also Tekken.
Tekken is a short bike actually.
I'm also short and I comfortably ride the Tekken. So we have this new bike here. Kuja huku sasa kidogo. So this bike, most people wanajua, wanashangaa, what is this? This one does not come with the bike. The normal crash guard looks like that. This is a modified crash guard, which goes for 9,500, has a joint in the middle, so you can easily remove this crash guard if you want. It's not a must you remove the left and right crash guards. You can easily remove these crash guards. This is the Tekken.
But they're actually very helpful because they are helping you to protect this side.
The fairing,
The fairings, yeah.
Naona kama ungekuwa nayo.
Singegwaro hapa.
So invest in these crash guards, it will give you nice service, everything.
I'm actually going to upgrade mine to this one very soon. Yes.
And hey, another thing about this Tekken, if you want without the boxes, it will look like for a gentleman here, without the top box, it will go for 343,000 Kenya shillings. If you want with the whole boxes, it will go for 359,000 Kenya shillings. We have the Lipa pole option, the financing option. Rez, which option did you use?
I came here with the cash. I remember that day I came here holding like
double back.
Yes, I came here with cash. But then if I knew there was a financing option that time, I could have gone for that because I came with everything that I had that particular time.
You dropped it.
Yes, I came with everything. I went to my bank and cleared everything.
And also, these bikes come with the remote starter and the alarm system. This one's here. You can put your alarm, you can remove it, and you can start your bike using the remote. On. That's like
easy.
that. And you can switch it off using the remote. So there you have it. If you want more information, give us a call. What's your phone number?
0719-135193. For the beginners, all of you who fear to start with this bike because they might damage the engine or anything, experience all those problems, come to me. I'll teach you how to effectively start with this bike and do the best for up to 100 kilometers without any problems. People have got problems because they don't use it the way it is supposed to be used when it is new.
Exactly.
Yes.
So there you have it. Give him a call. Mileage 70,000 plus.
70,000 plus, and the engine, as they're actually surprised, I've never opened this engine. I'll do that soon to change the clutch plate because they must have worn out right now. But it has no issue. And doing wheelies, I've been doing wheelie actually at Samburu last week with this bike.
Well, and again, I can see it has a radiator. Is it good for long distance? What?
It is. Let me tell you one thing about the radiator. I can start from here to Mombasa, and once I'm at Mombasa, the engine will start like I'm not just starting now. I've done 0 mileage like I'm not starting. It will not have any issues. But when you with a bike without that one, you will feel that bike is tired. The engine is very hot. This one doesn't have to cool. You don't have to go to stop somewhere to let it cool. No, it is always on. That is the one good thing about Tekken actually.
Perfect. And also I can see the crash guard imekusaidia. I mean the engine guard.
Yeah, the engine guard. The engine ijaiguzwa. Actually, crash guard imesaidia sana. My engine is still new. I normally break this stuff. I've never gone to that fire.
That's nice. That's nice. So for off-road people, if you are living in those off-road terrains, get this rimmed. For people within Nairobi, maybe commuting within the area, rough-road kidogo tu, go for this rim.
Go for that one.
So there you have it. In case of any question, give us a call. We'll answer all your questions. Kitaka bike mpya, when nipigie simu, I'll take you through the machine and I'll give you a really nice deal.
Piga simu. I'll be around Meru, Nakuru, Naivasha, Nyahururu, Nanyuki. All those areas I'll be going very soon. You'll see this bike. And feel free to stop me and ask any question about this bike. I will actually refer you to Paul.
Kabisa. There you have it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Nice.
Okay,
Really
Dala.
kabisa. Naturally. Nice, 16.